Hello, everyone, and welcome to You Are Unique Yoga. I am Marlene. Today, we're going to do our 80th yoga asana known as the saddle pose, hero pose, reclining Supta Virasana. Now, the benefits of this pose is that it relieves lower back pain, it stretches your thighs, your knees, and ankles, and also correct flat feet. Avoid this pose if you have knee or hip injuries or any recent surgeries in all pregnancies. And we'll see you on the mat. Okay, so here we are to do our 80th yoga pose, which is the saddle pose. So before we do that, let's just come to a nice seating position here and do some meditation, normal breaths, nothing hard, just relaxing so that we can get right into ourselves and get right into the pose that we're going to do, which is a very relaxing pose. It has a little bit of challenge to it, but we're going to get through that and we're going to show you how we can make it more easier. But for now, let's come into a nice sitting position and let's get into ourselves with our breaths and close our eyes and sit in neutral form, whatever which form which is best for you. You can do the neutral form here where you can have your thumbs touched together. If you feel you want to challenge yourself with the thumbs, you can kind of like split them apart just a little bit, just to see how the energy is going to flow through. Boom, touch them. Let's take a nice breath. Just normal breaths. And when you do this mudra, you really pretty much want it to be close to underneath where the belly button is. And just cuff the hands and just bring the points of your fingers together. And like I said, you can spread them a little bit if you want, or you can have them placed together, which is what we normally do. And just come to ourselves and just relax a moment. Take a nice breath and calm your mind and stay in the present moment. Let's bring our hands together and rub the palms together and warm up a little bit. Get the hands all nice and warmed up. Then open our eyes and place it over our eyes. It's a really nice way to come into ourselves. Just slowly come back into a nice seated position. And let's bring our legs together. And we're going to come into our knees. Now, if you do not have your bolster, you can get a nice pillow, but you're going to need a bolster for this pose. If not, you can go get yourself a nice pillow and we'll wait till you come back with that if you don't have it. One of the best things to do when you do have a class, especially if you're doing yoga at home or anything, you can get yourself a nice pillow. Always have a pillow, always have your blocks pretty much ready for you on the side. Now, this pose is pretty much to the saddle pose. It's a saddle pose, but it's also a supine pose where you will be pretty much putting your body in a reverse form. Okay. When you do, you come to your knees. Now, let's put the bolster to a side for a minute because it's very important to know how we're going to take the pose from that to that. So you're going to come to your knees and we're going to pretty much come back on our ankles. Now, those of you who cannot come all the way, you can take a blanket, always bring a blanket as well, and stick it right underneath there. That will help you to sit in this form. And you would need your body to pretty much sit bones to pretty much go inside the sitting. So what we'll do, we'll take our calves and we'll slide them out on each end so that we're pretty much coming down into our sit bones here, pretty much low. Now the saddle pose is pretty much hard on your knees. And with that said, a bolster is always used to help you to be able to recline back. So what you'll do, we'll put our bolster on the length side and we'll use it to come into a low back sitting. Okay. Let's stretch, keep it straight, and we're going to come back on the bolster so that you pretty much have it right on your spine here, and come back into a nice seated position. And your feet is pretty much out past your hips there and into a nice, comfortable, seated supine position. And that's when you use the bolster. Now, when you're not using the bolster, you can also come back onto your elbows or stretch your hands back. We must do it with our hands coming back. And that's how you are. Now you will notice as you sit down, you will go right into your glutes, will pretty much go right into the middle between your feet. Now, if you want to really challenge yourself a little bit better, you can take your elbows and come down to your elbows. And you're pretty much going to lay back, side there. Your head straight up, not all the way down like that. No, to meet up with your spine. And to go all the way back, you will come back, slide your arm back, and come into a total supine sitting position. You will feel this pretty much in the quadriceps and your glutes and your hamstrings. Your deep breath in, core is engaged as well. And to come up, use your shoulders, your elbows to lift you up. Slowly, and bring yourself up. And come in. Now to do the bolster, you know what we do? We come here, which is a modified way of doing it, and you come back onto the bolster real nice and slow and recline. Now this is helpful for people who have problems with your knees. If you have any knee issues or anything like that, do not use this pose unless you use a bolster, which will help you to pretty much come out of it and be in it as well. And to come out, you come out very slowly. You can use your hands, you use your elbows to lift you up, your forearm lift you up. I like to use my hands because it's very much easier on for me. And rise up. Use the bolster. Put your arms forward, come up. And go to Supta Virasana. Now I'm going to try this on the other side. Swing around. Let's stretch out the legs a little bit. I'm going to put the bolster there as well. Come over. This over onto it. Make sure yourself is lined up really good. Take your calves if you need to switch them out. Come into sitting. Very good. And use your bolster. Let me come up a little bit more. And I'm going to lower back here on the hands. You can always sit on your hands because that's really good. And use the elbows. Keep your head straight. And advanced way to come back down. And use your arms to come up. Okay. And use your bolster, which is what I like to do. Use the bolster. I love the bolster. Everyone loves the bolster. It's such a wonderful way to do this pose. It's really, really easy on everything. And up. And let's sit on here this way. Just to come to myself a little bit. And I'm going to come up. Twist my legs. And come into Asana. And there you have it. That was your saddle pose. I hope you like this video, and we will see you next time on the mat. Namaste.